What's up, everybody? It's the movie guy. Okay, so I just got done watching a movie I loved watching when I was growing up in the 80s, 1979's The Black Hole, The Dark Days of Disney. This had a budget of $20 million and it went on to gross $38 million. And this was directed by Gary Nelson, who directed 1975's Freaky Friday. John Barry did the score. Amazing score. John Barry did a lot of the James Bond movies. And the cast is fantastic. We got Anthony Perkins, Ernest Borgnine, Yvette Minogue, Robert Forster, Joseph Bottoms, Maximilian Schell. You have Roddy McDowell voicing Vincent. You have Slim Pickens voicing Bob. And I've seen some people say, well, it's just a ripoff of Star Wars. And it's not. Like, I feel like, science fiction movies that came out after Star Wars, they took from, but did their own thing. I love the special effects for this. The matte painting, the sets, the asteroid hitting the ship and then rolling. Sorry, couldn't even spit that out. Down the shaft, and the everybody running across the bridge for the asteroids. The asteroid hits them. So originally for Kate McKay, they were gonna get Sigourney Weaver, but the casting director really didn't care for her and didn't like her name, so didn't cast her, which is crazy. I feel like if the Black Hole would have came out in like 19 maybe 80, maybe 81, 82 after Aliens came out, because Alien came out the same year as the Black Hole. If they would have seen Sigourney Weaver in Alien, she would have 100% got casted as Kate McKay. But Jennifer O'Connelly, I can't remember if it's O'Connelly or Jennifer Connelly, got casted. And the casting director, or it was the director, or both, asked Jennifer to cut her hair because they didn't want to have to. It was something about the gravity in space. They didn't want to have to do some special effect with her hair with gravity, so she agreed to cut her hair short. And then she got her own stylist in, and I don't know if it was during the hair cutting process or if it was a couple days before shooting, but apparently she got very intoxicated and was in a car crash. She's okay, she survived, but she lost her role as Kate, so they end up getting Yvette Minogue to play Kate. And this movie is just a 10 out of 10. Epic, fantastic. I just love it so much. And it was the first movie to be scored digitally. And then also Joseph Kosinski, who did Tron Legacy at the time, his next movie was going to be The Black Hole, because they kind of teased it in Tron Legacy with the poster in Sam's bedroom in Tron Legacy. And John Spates, who wrote Prometheus, wrote a script, and Disney called it was just way too dark. And I'm just like, what? Did they forget they even did The Black Hole back in the late 70s? Like, look how dark that was. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, but then Emily Carmichael wrote a script, who wrote Pacific Rim Uprising, and she did Jurassic World Dominion. And I guess her script was too much like Interstellar, so that got denied. Well, I'm kind of glad, because not a big fan of Pacific Rim or even Dominion. Like, she should not be writing the script. So Joseph Kosinski was saying online that, hoping down the road he'll come back to this and direct this. And I'm just like, I really don't know if I want a Black Hole remake. I mean, it, like, what they could do now with this movie with CGI would be amazing. Like, the black hole, the meteor shower would be insane. I don't know. I just love the original too much. I don't know if I want a remake. But if anybody that's going to do a remake, Joseph Kosinski is the director to do it. And I was talking to my friend Deadpool, my co-host of Movie Dads. I'm like, who could the casting be like? And he said Christoph Waltz for Hans Reinhardt. And I was thinking, man, Javier Bardem would be really cool. So I Googled Javier Bardem with a beard. And it just reminds me so much of like, he could easily play Hans Reinhardt. And then I was thinking of Charlie Pfizer. I'm like, man, like Matt Damon would be perfect. I was thinking maybe Michael Fassbender would be perfect for Anthony Perkins for Alex's character, but then I was thinking, okay, they're going to have to take out, you know, that character. Maximilian is going to have to take out that character. And for Kate, I don't know. My friend said maybe Anya Taylor-Joy, and I was thinking maybe Jessica Chastain. I don't know if she would want to do another space movie, but I think she would be great as Kate. I don't know who would play Dan's character or Charlie's character, Ernest Borgnine's character. My friend was saying something about maybe Ryan Reynolds as Vincent, but I don't want him overly humorous for Vincent. Like, Vincent had some humor in this, but he's not overly funny. But anyway, if you have never seen The Black Hole and you're still listening to this review, I highly suggest watching it. It is fantastic. Great score, great special effects. I love the story. I love everything about this movie. So, anyway, that is it for the movie guy. Hopefully everybody has a great night. Oh, real quick, the ending always creeped me out. Where, oh, I don't even want to spoil it. I'm not even going to spoil that. Forget it. I'm not even going to do that. So just in case anybody here hasn't seen it and wants to check it out. So, but anyway, all right, that's it for the movie guy. Have a great night, everybody.